Hi guys, I'm Ashley.
And I'm David.
And today we are going to be doing the getting to know you tag. So we were very kindly tagged in this by the very lovely Andy, Dawn and Alba, and they actually filmed this over on their channel, so we'll link them down below, so you should definitely go check out their video. But yeah, it's just kind of, it's not necessarily Disney based, these questions, but we thought because we're quite new to this, it would be quite nice for you to get to know some stuff about us.
A little bit about us.
Yeah, so once again, if we're looking down, it's just because we're getting the questions up, so we can know what we're answering. So the first question is, what is your name? And mine is Ashley.
And I'm David, that we say pretty much every time we have the videos.
Yeah, so you already know that, hopefully. And the next one is, where are you from? So we're from Essex in the UK, and that applies to both of us.
Back end of nowhere in Essex.
Yeah, middle of nowhere.
In the countryside, say that much.
Yeah. So the next one is, how tall are you? So I am 5'2".
A whopping 6'2".
So big height difference.
Yeah, good height difference.
Yeah, it's nice. How long have you been together? So be 5 years in November.
Yep, November, and we've been married.
We've been married about 9 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got married in May.
Yeah.
Spring wedding. It's beautiful.
So we'll actually be, our next Florida trip, we'll actually be out there for our first wedding anniversary. So we're going to do lots of nice celebration-y things.
You'll see that then.
Yeah. So do you have any siblings? Yes, I have one older brother.
Yes, I'm one of 7.
Ooh. What were your favourite subjects at school? So mine was English literature, and it still is to this day because I do an Open University course in English literature.
She's the brainy one.
And I also really loved, and I'm only saying this because it's really specific, I really loved GCSE history. Liked history most of the time, but GCSE history, very good.
For me, it was engineering, woodwork and music. Because I like to get my hands dirty, but I like a bit of rock and roll.
What is your favourite drink? So soft drink, mine is probably Fanta Zero. An alcoholic drink, I love a strawberry daiquiri.
She's fun on a strawberry daiquiri.
I'm fun all the time.
And mine is coffee. Do you like a coffee? And for alcoholic, it is whiskey. And to be more precise, it's Balvenie, which is beautiful.
But expensive.
Very expensive.
What is your favourite food? So mine is anything pasta. I can have any pasta dish and I'm happy. I love a seafood pasta, like a lobster pasta or a crab pasta or a prawn pasta. Love it.
And mine is steak. Anything meaty.
Meat. What is your favourite restaurant to eat in? So for me here in England, we've mentioned before we're from Essex. There's a restaurant that's kind of expanding into a few locations in Essex now, but it's called Olio, and it's an Italian restaurant. It started off in Chelmsford in Essex if you're local. It's really, really, really yummy, so we do recommend it.
Yeah, and mine is Miller and Carter because obviously I'm a steak fanatic, and their onion loaf that comes with it. Oh,
that is good.
Yeah. And
just to keep it on theme with our channel, our favourite place to eat in Disney is Narcoossee's.
Yeah.
I think that's the same for both of us. We both really loved it.
Really expensive, yeah, and obviously it is a signature, but so worth the money.
Worth the experience.
And we'll always be going back.
Yeah.
Every trip.
What is your favourite shop? So mine is ASOS. I am addicted. I love it so much. So yeah, that is my favourite shop.
Any music store. We're sparse with them around here, but any music store you usually go to.
What is your favourite song? So for me, this is really tricky. We're both really into our music, but I think like when it comes down to it, a song that I can listen to no matter what mood I'm in is Jolene by Dolly Parton.
Yeah. I grew up to country and western music, so I'm a big Dolly fan. But my favourite is an American blues guitarist called Joe Bonamassa, and it is the Different Shades of Blue. Big fan, big fan.
So the next one is, who is your favourite band / artist? So you've kind of already answered that one a little bit for you.
Joe Bonamassa. I'm a huge fan, and I've got you to being a fan. So yeah, we're going to see him again in April with the Royal Albert. So
yeah. Do you have a favourite band as well?
Band, Black Country Communion, which is Joe Bonamassa is one of the members. So
Yeah.
you can tell I
kind of just relates.
You can say what I like.
So for me, favourite band and artist is really hard because my music taste is, I'm really into like musical theatre and musical soundtracks, so I always find it quite hard. But some bands that I like, I really like a kind of country duo called the Civil Wars. I really like their music. And an artist, like I said, love Dolly Parton, Michael Jackson, Carrie Underwood, all those kinds of people.
Carrie Underwood was our first dance.
Yeah,
so,
Carrie Underwood was our first dance song. So
it's Heartbeat, wasn't it?
Heartbeat by Carrie Underwood.
Remember that, shouldn't I? I shouldn't have to think about
yes. What is your favourite book? So for me, I'm a massive bookworm. So this is really tough. But my favourite series at the moment, it's kind of like a young adult, new adult series, and it's called the A Court of Thorns and Roses series by Sarah J Maas. I can just fly through those books. Aside from the obvious Harry Potters, can read them all the time as well.
Yeah. Me, not much of a that sort of book type. Tractor books, engineering books, any stuff like that.
You're non-fiction type person.
The big, my favourite book is the big tractor book.
It's literally called that.
The tractor book.
What is your favourite film? So this is another really tough one for us because we love movies as well. For me, I really love The Breakfast Club. That's one of my all-time favourites. But I think the first film I ever obsessed over, I think the first time I saw it I was about 9 years old, and I've been ruined since, is the Titanic. I love it. I know it's such a cliche, but I love that film. Yeah. And also Grease. I grew up to Grease. I remember dancing around my playroom pretending I was Sandy to Summer Nights. So that's always a fave.
Favourite film for me is, like I say, hard, because there's so many good films. And it's such a variation of films that I like. But I think my favourite film would be Denzel Washington, Man on Fire. Man on Fire. Whichever one,
Favourite TV show? Once again, this is really tough. I think all-time favourite for me is probably Grey's Anatomy. I can watch the series over and over again and it still kills me as much every time. But right now, I've just started binging it and I'm really loving Jane the Virgin. If you haven't watched it before, it's so funny and so good. I really recommend.
Yeah. I want to say I recommend, but I haven't watched it. It's funny.
You dab in and out.
I dab in and out. I'm more of doing things than watching TV. But when I am watching TV, it is all about Lucifer for me. I haven't missed it, always there, and I can't wait for it to come back.
And that's on Amazon Prime, but it's coming on to Netflix, isn't it?
Amazon dropped it, so it's coming to Netflix.
Yeah.
So, soon really.
What is your favourite animal? So for me, mine is an elephant. I absolutely love them. I think the reason I love elephants so much is, one, that whole saying that an elephant never forgets, and I think they're really family oriented and stuff like that, so that absolutely kills me.
Yeah, mine is, you can see one behind me, and there's a lot of this around the house. Deer throw, deer canvases, deer. I love deer.
Yeah.
Don't know why, but I do. Majestic.
What is your favourite colour? So mine is blue.
And so is mine. Mine is blue, and that's just a coinkydink.
Yeah.
It's blue, raw blue.
So what was the last thing you bought? So boring thing, totally accurate, is tinfoil. And yours is gravy.
Gravy granules, literally. Tonight went for dinner at the mother-in-law's and forgot the gravy. So
you had to rush out and get it.
Run out and get that one.
But fun stuff, we have just got a new Apple Mac computer, so I'm chuffed with that.
And my more interesting thing was audio jack to plug it into my guitar into the computer. So
yeah, you're playing around with that.
That's our more interesting, most recent thing. And that was today. That I bought that today, and then I had to go get gravy granules.
Yeah. What is your favourite scent? So for me, I love the smell of chocolate. Like, that's my all-time favourite. But also, and I'm not just saying this because we are a Disney-based YouTube channel or anything like that, but the smell of Florida kills me. And I don't know if anyone else notices this, but when you step off the plane in Florida, there's a smell, and it just makes me happy.
Mixed with the humidity, and it's just...
It smells like chlorine,
nice. Yeah.
and I like it.
I wouldn't say chlorine.
I think it's chlorine and sun.
I don't think you got chlorine at the airport, but
Yeah,
mine is petrol, oddly, because obviously I work with engines and tractors, and it's petrol. It's a weird one, I know.
What was your favourite holiday? So for me, it could be, I've been to Walt Disney World 11 or 12 times. So for me, it could be any one of those, but I think we both agreed that our October 2018 trip, our honeymoon,
Disney moon,
was amazing.
That was, yeah.
And we'll struggle to top that.
Yeah.
That was a really good one. What is your favourite ice cream? So mine is mint choc chip, and specifically I really love the Christmas special Ben & Jerry's Minter Wonderland. Absolutely addicted to it.
Every ice cream.
That's not an answer.
Yeah, every ice cream. You can't go wrong with ice cream. If I had to pick, it would be Haagen-Dazs salted caramel.
Cool.
But I do like ice cream. Any ice cream. Yeah.
What is your favourite season? So mine is kind of autumn and winter. I kind of like that in between the two, where it's not too cold yet and you still get a couple of sunny days. So yeah, that in between.
Yeah, I'm laughing at this one because my favourite is spring, because that is my summer. Because being a farmer,
you don't get
I don't get a summer. Yeah, my summer is the spring, but what a sunshine I do get. And when we go to Florida, that's my summer.
Yeah. Do you have any tattoos? For me, it is no, but I would really like one.
Me, it is yes, and it is one. Get in focus, you get in focus. Bada bing, bada boom. I think.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yep. That is my wedding ring.
Ooh.
Can I come back?
There we go.
So yeah, that's my wedding ring. I knew from sort of ever thinking about marriage that I would not be getting a wedding ring, because I work with my hands, and I've heard
they can be quite dangerous.
Some very gruesome stories. Yeah.
So I've branded him.
Yeah.
Woo!
But no, that was completely my choice. Before,
Yeah.
I've always.
You always said you would do that.
Yeah, and I did. It was 2 days after we got married. No.
Yeah, roundabouts. Yeah.
2 days after we got married, we went to Brighton.
Yeah. He does not like needles, so that was pretty tricky for him.
Yeah, little thing to know. Massive thing for needles. I can't. Ooh.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was great. I was absolutely great.
You did really well, didn't you?
And then somebody asked, like, oh, they were like,
I praised him.
Yeah, and I was like, I don't feel so good anymore. I've got to sit down.
The colour just drained out of his face, and the lovely people at the tattoo shop, who you can imagine were covered in tattoos, have no fear of it, had to sit him down with a lollipop to get his sugar back up.
Yeah.
So fun story.
Yeah.
Next question, do you prefer the Rolling Stones or the Beatles? Now, I'm not a massive fan of either, but I do actually listen to some Beatles, so I choose them.
I would have to say Beatles out of the amount I listen to, but massive Keith Richards fan. Just he is a god. He is. He's amazing.
What is your favourite sandwich? So mine is the classic cheese toasty.
I think it's the meat melt.
The meatball melt?
No, I think it's the meat melt or something. It's a meaty one at Subway, but only American Subway.
This is an odd fact about David. He does not eat Subway in the UK.
No, but you get me to America, first thing I have, if we go out, Subway. We'll love it.
Very odd.
It's completely different here. Completely different.
Do you believe in ghosts? Yes. Yeah, both of us do.
Yeah.
I've had too much weird stuff happen to not believe in them. So I very much do.
Yeah.
Do you speak any other languages? Very limited, for what I can remember, GCSE Spanish, but nothing fluently.
No, I'm just kidding. 9. No.
Por favor,
No.
nothing.
Yeah, no. I speak good English and bad English. That's it.
Yeah. What hobbies do you have? So I'm a massive reader. Like I said, I collect books and read a lot of books. Got a library room upstairs that's just full of books. And singing karaoke. I love karaoke nights.
Yeah, you can't get away from them.
Yeah.
For me, where do I start? Anything old.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like my history, but my hobbies is, my number one hobby is I like to restore vintage tractors. That's something I've done since I was a kid with my dad. Yeah, I got one in the garage at the moment, which I need to really start knuckling down to. But yeah, vintage tractors. I collect coins.
Anything old.
Anything old. Yeah, I have a weird, like some weird things in my display cabinet, and it's anything old.
Yeah, and then obviously you play the guitar as well.
Oh yep. Sorry, completely forgot about that. Yep, guitar. Play the guitar. I have 2 guitars. So yeah, I have an S and a F-Phone Flying V.
Yeah.
So yeah.
If you're like me, it doesn't really mean anything to you.
Yeah, no. I like to share.
Yeah. What is the best gift you have ever received? So for me, a really big one, for my 13th birthday, I got a cat. She is still alive, but she lives with my mum and dad just because she's a house cat. So when we moved out...
and she's the devil.
She's a horrible cat. Think of Lucifer from Cinderella. That is her. But she only likes him. Me. She only likes him. It's very odd.
I say that, but tonight we went to your mum's and...
She gave me a cuddle.
She gave you a cuddle and wanted me dead.
Yeah, she was scratched for his face.
Straight for me.
Yeah,
but usually she can't get enough of me, and she's the only one that, you know, I'm the only one that she loves, but she won't.
That being said, she's horrible, but I love her, and she was a great gift. But practical gift, a couple Christmases ago, David bought me some Doc Martens, and I wear them pretty much every day, and I love them.
Yeah. Mine is probably tickets to go see Joe Bonamassa. So we went and saw him
in Greenwich. A couple of years ago.
A couple of years ago?
I think it was about 2016.
Wow, don't seem that long ago. And also you got me tickets for my birthday to go see Joe Bonamassa at the Royal Albert Hall. Yeah. So, and that's in April. So cannot wait for that. So yeah, that's my best ones. Can't get better than that for me.
And then the last question on here, which I think is a really tough question, is if you could have a dinner party with 4 famous guests, alive or dead, who would they be and why? So mine would be Walt Disney for obvious reasons. I just think he is amazing. I'd love to talk about kind of how the parks were when he kind of was envisioning Walt Disney World, when he built California, and what he thinks of them now. J.K. Rowling, because I love writing and I love reading and I love Harry Potter, and I just think this world she's created is insane, and I just love to see how her mind works. Shakespeare, once again, massive book nerd. I love Shakespeare. I'd just like to meet him. I think it'd be pretty amazing. And then my 4th person, rather out of the blue, and it would make for a very interesting party with the other people, RuPaul. I love RuPaul.
Mine is on the complete different spectrum of that. I'm not saying this wrong, the bad choices or anything like that, but I would love to meet, so I'm going to agree with one there, Walt Disney, because of everything that he's done, his mind, his creation, is just pick at his brains for 5 minutes. But my other 3 would be Henry Ford, which is of Ford Motor Company.
Because you're obsessed with Ford.
Yeah, yeah, we own a Ford, and I've always played with Fords. It would then be Leonardo da Vinci and Harry Ferguson.
So why those 2?
What? For all of them, it's just because of they're pioneers of what they did, and just the brains that must have been on them, and just everything they created and done. It's just for that that is what I love, like the engineering and the craftsman and just the art of it all. It's just amazing. Not gonna go too crazy about it, but yeah, that would be amazing. There's some crazy minds there, and
make for a fun dinner party for you.
Oh yeah, I'd love it, absolutely love it. Just the thought of it is amazing.
Yeah. So that is all of the questions.
Yeah.
Hopefully you learnt some new things about us, and hopefully this video is okay, because I'm not going to lie to you, we've had about 50,000 distractions. We've had phone calls, we've had the battery run out on the camera, so if the editing is a little bit choppy,
this is going to be good learning for us to edit this video.
Yeah, so we apologise if you notice a bit of choppiness.
Give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down on that one.
Yeah, but yeah, comment down below if you want us to expand on anything we've said here.
Or if you've got any questions that you could potentially like to know about us.
Yeah, we're always happy to answer a few. But yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed. We will be back next week, and I think next week's video is going to be some of our top tips and tricks for when you are in Florida, just kind of general ones, whether it's about Disney, Universal, iDrive, the travel. So we're just going to sum up some of our top tips. So look out for that. If you have enjoyed this video, like, comment and subscribe. We would really love to have a few more of you here watching with us. And yeah, thank you for watching.
Thank you.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.